Shalom. Call Allah Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rahakwadash. Yahweh will be the true name of the Heavenly Father. Bahashem means in the name. Yahweh Shai will be the true name of the Son of the Heavenly Father, who the world knows as Jesus Christ. But his true name is Yahweh Shai. And double honors to our teachers, the apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone. Peace, love, and salutations to the Lord's elect, teaching in truth, sincerity, and diligence for the sake of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying and straight to the point. Yeah, enduring hardness is just part of the cup we drinking out of. You see? In which you get to a point where you just got to embrace it, man. You know, because we here in America, and America is pretty much the perfect setting for you to taste that bitterness of this cup, man. You see? And the Lord, he warned us, you know, he told us that in the world we was going to face tribulation. You see, and real quick, just grab that. This is St. John 16 and verse 33. It says, these things I have spoken unto you, that in me ye may have peace. Yeah, because in this truth, this is where we find a relief, man. You know, especially when you get amongst the Akim, you see, you can really vent and you can let that spirit, you know, that righteous spirit flow. You see? But ultimately, the wisdom that's given to us by Yahweh Shai, you know, through his spirit, the Holy Spirit, the Rahakwadash, it ultimately gives us peace because we got clarity, man. You know, we got the things that the people of the world don't have. You see, we really understand life and what's really going on. You know, it going to say in the world, you should have tribulation, but be of good cheer. I have overcome the world. You see, yeah, because Yahweh Shai, you know, he overcame death. You see? But he also telling you that, yeah, you going to go through shit, man. You know? Because when you consider the world and how they explain, you know, you giving your life over to God of Christ, what they call it, they pretty much try to paint a picture that everything going to get better. You know, you might meet that wife you been looking for. You going to close on that house, get that job. You see? And the nigga say, yeah, it all started when I gave my life to God. I mean, I went and got baptized. But that's not what the Lord telling you, man. Because the Lord, he tell you that when you come to serve the Lord, prepare your soul for temptation, man. You see? And the Apostle Gabar, he often mentioned how, you know, when you come into the truth, you coming into this truth to suffer. You see? And the foundation of your suffering is going to be the wisdom that you're going to get. You know, because real quick, the Lord tell you, Ecclesiastes, chapter 1, and verse 18. It says, matter of fact, verse 17, it says, and I gave my heart, which that word heart goes back to the Hebrew word lab, which means your mind. You see, it says, and I gave my mind to know wisdom and to know madness and folly, and perceive that this also is vexation of spirit. You see, it says, for in much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increases sorrows, man. You see, so the more you start to understand the truth, the more you start to understand the will of Yahweh Shai, the more you become vexed with this place, man. You know, you start to follow in the spirit of Lot, how he was vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. Say by hearing and seeing. It even get to a point you get sick of seeing these niggas, man. You get sick of seeing a nigga have fun. You know, you sick of niggas in SRTs and loud ass cars. You doing donuts in the middle of the street, in the middle of traffic. You know, you trying to get back to work from lunch, and the nigga want to take time to do donuts in the street, or he just racing up and down your neighborhood. It get to a point you get tired of shit like that, man. Being in this truth, you want peace all the time, man. You know, you want clarity all the time. You get sick of gray areas. You know, you get sick of motherfuckers bullshit. You get sick of judgment not being in the earth. You know, people doing all sorts of wicked shit, committing all sorts of adulterous acts, bragging about it online, and the nigga just carry on with his life. You know, you want to put a nigga like that to death, man. You see? But yet, the more wisdom you get, the more grief you start to gain as well, man. But that's ultimately, that's part of that cup. That's part of enduring, the cup that we drinking out of. That's also part of those tribulations. You see, because you really start to see this shit happening, man. And just going back, because I wanted to go into that word. St. John 16:33 again, it said, these things I have spoken unto you, that in me you may have peace. In the world you should have tribulation. Be of good cheer. I have overcome the world. You see, and also we have somebody to look towards. As far as a nigga in the world, he has nothing to look towards, man. And all we got to look towards Yahweh Shai. We don't really even have to try to fit into this society. We ain't got to fit into this world. We ain't got to try to make a nigga like us, man. We don't give a fuck. We don't have to value these niggas' opinion. You see, the only opinions we have to value is really the men that's over us, man. Because they the ones who's teaching us to be men that's acceptable in the eyes of Yahweh Shai. To ultimately be delivered. These niggas don't even know nothing about deliverance, man. You see? So, yeah, we have something to look toward. We got Yahweh Shai to look toward so we can be of good cheer while we catching this hell, man. But going into that word tribulation, Strong's G2347, it says here, a pressing, pressed together, pressure. And that's ultimately what we feel in this world, man. We be under a lot of pressure, man. Whether it be, bills or, just shit going on. It may look like things falling apart. But, Yahweh Shai, he put us in those type scenarios because the Lord, he's he's directing our steps. He'll put you in there because he know you can get through it, man. You start to get these thoughts that's building you up and shit, You start to experience yourself in a light that you never thought, like, damn, I really am, But yeah, it be Yahweh Shai directing our steps and even our minds, man. But it go on to say, oppression, affliction, tribulation, distress, straits, yeah, that difficulty, shit ain't going your way. Your bride tripping, folks around you tripping. You see niggas at the job tripping. It seems like more work getting put on. Hey, man, that's a part of the cup. You see, you find yourself more pissed. It's just part of the cup, man. But yeah, we got, that's the wisdom, man. The Lord told us. That's why you take it with cheer. Like shit, man, that shit is just part of it because it's ultimately a greater reward behind it. And it's ultimately you receiving that crown. But even just knowing you going to go through these things because the Lord, he's making a man out of you. You got to be a man to really drink of the cup, drink of this cup, man. To really sit in the car with Yahweh Shai. You see, the most hated man in the world, man. You got to be a man and sit here and deal with the Lord, man. You can't be weak. That's why the Lord tell you to gird up the loins like a man. Show thyself a man. I wish that. That's let me see. I think it's Isaiah. Yeah, the Lord says, show yourselves men, man. You drinking some shit, they tell you in the world, this shit right here gonna put some hair on your chest. This what this truth do, man. This truth gonna put some hair on your chest, man. You see, because Jake couldn't bear the things that we bear. Jake couldn't drink of this cup, man. Jake would have got the ministry blamed and shit. He just, I crashed out, Akim, Salak. Nah, man, the Lord said, hey, bear the cup, man. You gonna go through some shit. You just gotta swallow it, man. It make your face ball up. You had that burn. Man, that's what this truth is, man. And the Lord, man, he turned us into men, bro. This is Isaiah 46 and verse 8. It says, remember this and show yourselves men. Bring it again to mind. Oh, ye transgressors, man. Yeah, you see? Show yourselves men. Bring it again to mind. You see? And ultimately, remember the things of old. Remember what the Lord said. Ecclesiasticus 2. In verse 1, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. You're going to go through shit, man. It's going to burn. The wind gonna blow, the rain's gonna come. You see, you're gonna be getting hit left and right, but you gotta endure it, man. And you got wisdom teach you not to get hit with the same punch. You know? Hey, the Lord even taught I taught my hands to war, the Lord taught my hands to war, my fingers to fight. He teaching us how to fight in the spirit. You know, it says, set thy heart aright and constantly endure and make not haste in time of trouble. Yeah, set your heart aright and constantly endure. It ain't gonna be easy, man, you know, because we getting built to be kings. You know, we being built to govern the world. So, man, the Lord, he got to beat that American spirit out of you. You cannot be soft, man. American niggas are soft. The men in America are soft. It ain't nothing, manly about these niggas. You know, even the soldiers. You look at the soldiers. You know, you'll go to a gas station. You might be in Walmart. You see a whole bunch of American soldiers. Niggas be looking weak. They be playing. You know, nothing scary about them niggas, man. But you see an Israelite man, he really in the spirit. He ain't got no edge up. He looking rough. Because he dealing with wisdom, man. He got that off-steer look. He more scarier than a nigga in an army uniform. They watching you and shit. You walk in an establishment, all eyes on you. You look unapproachable. These weak-ass people, man. Motherfucker tell you, look, man, you too rough, man. You need to just, bitch tell you, look, just lighten up. Hey, bitch, get the fuck, But that's what the spirit do, man. You get to dealing with wisdom. You ain't got that American attire. You don't even look like an American no more, man. Brothers look completely different, than they used to be in the world and now. In the world, you looked at all innocent and fresh, nigga trying to be all cute. But you come in the truth, you like, man, fuck that, man. It's about being a man at the end of the day, about being a man of the Lord. Not that American stand-up manly, but just to continue on, it says, cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. And it's ultimately what we're looking for, man, to be increased, to ultimately receive that crown. Because this is what all the affliction is leading towards. The Lord building you up to pretty much set you on the throne. Tell you how he's going to give you cities and things like that. You see? But we being built up, man. We pretty much soldiers that's fighting this fight, man. But it's all in the mind. You see? It says 2 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 3. It says, Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahushua HaMashiach. You go into that word endure. Yeah, enduring hardness. This part of the cup. Strong's G2553. It says to suffer, endure evils. Yeah, hardship, troubles. To be afflicted, man. And it's just, hey, I got to go through this. The next Akim got to go through it. The next Akwaf, she got to go through it. You see? And we gonna have to take it with no anesthesia, but yet ultimately we got the words of Yahweh Shema Shah. You got the true wisdom, knowledge, understanding to help us get through it. And we might not even feel, certain afflictions you gonna feel, but even if it was at a state of getting tortured, Yahweh Shah can put a spirit on you where you don't even feel it, man. But yet that's the faith we got. You can't tell a nigga that. You see? But yet, and all, man, just going, just your day to day. Just understanding the hell that we catching is ultimately because we drinking of the cup, man. And this is just part of the cup. It's not for you to spaz out. It's not for you to, to bug out and get to tripping. Nah, man, this is just part of the cup, man. We soldiers of Yahweh Shema Shai, and it's just part of the hardness we got to endure. And shit be burning, man. It get to a point you really be want to put a nigga, put him down, bro. But you just got to apply wisdom. It gets sometimes you really just want to go cross somebody's head, but you got to apply wisdom. It be sometimes you want to say something back, but every moment is not a clap back moment, man. You just got to apply wisdom and let a nigga have it, man. Because this all a nigga got. And one thing a nigga is running out of is time, man. You see, time is on our side. You see? And the wisdom we got, man, we can really sit back and chill, man. You an idiot, man, you know. And one thing about it, a nigga should really tread lightly amongst you. Because you got the truth. You see? Fuck about offending them. They should not want to offend us. We can actually go pray to the Lord in the Hebrew and mention him. You know? But it go on to say, it says, no man that warreth entangling himself with the affairs of his life, that he may please him who have chosen him to be a soldier, and Yahushua has chosen us to be a soldier, man. You know, and in the NLT, it says soldiers don't get tied up in the affairs of civilian life. Yeah, we don't be tied up in civilian politics, man. You know, we of a kingly council. We princes in the earth, man. I often say that, man. I'm a prince. I don't entertain myself with nigga politics, man. I don't care about you niggas. I don't care to know what happened to niggas. I say it on Newsbreak if it's really important. You see? But we royal, especially the men in this truth, man, the men amongst great millstone, man, we royal men. We not the niggas, we the royal men of the so-called blacks, Latino, Native American Indians. We the royal class, man, and we display that through this wisdom that's given to us. You know, so we don't get caught up in civilian life. We don't really even want to be around you niggas, man. That's why the Lord tell you, call them another nation. You know, a people. You see that? The Lord said, yeah, a people laden with iniquity, man. You know, and the ways of you niggas out there is disgusting, man. You see, you so-called blacks, Latino, Native American Indians, you know, it's the lifestyle that you live, the things that you take on is disgusting. You see, we don't want to be a part of that. But they're going to say, for then, they cannot please the officer who enlisted them, you know, and Yahushua enlisted us into this, man. You see? But just to skip down, matter of fact, because it's all for a reward, man. You know, the suffering is not in vain. You see, it's all for a reward. It's 2 Timothy 4 and verse 6. It says, for I am now ready to be offered, and the time of my departure is at hand. I have fought a good fight. I have finished my course. I have kept the faith. Henceforth, there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, shall give me at that day, and not to me only, but unto all them also that love his appearing, man. You see? So it's a crown. You know, it's a crown that we actually, you know, fight for, man. And this is a part, you know, this is just part of that cup. You know, you drinking of that cup is you know about that crown because you drunk of that cup. The more you drink this cup, the more you sober up and the more you start to understand what's really going on. You see? But the afflictions we going through, man, it's just part of that cup. It ain't for us to bug out, trip, slap Jake, slap Eve. Nah, man, it's part of it, man. The Lord said it's not our risk. And, you know, we sinned against him. So what? We got to battle indignation. You know? And yeah, that shit burn, man. But call Lord Yahweh Shema for wisdom. You know, call Lord Yahweh Shema for the elders. You know, that's teaching us how to be men and how to really operate under this, you know, this vibration, man. You see? But yeah, I pray that you was edified, giving all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh Shema by Shem Hakudash. Lord, what's in this video? Shalom.